The year was 2006. It was the end of March, about 2 weeks after my 20th birthday. I was a high school dropout, drug-dealing, meth-addicted, scumbag, at the time. I got kicked out of my house when I dropped out of school on my 17th birthday so I would couch hop or stay in seedy motels with the money I got from selling dope. This day, I was chilling with my homeboy Jay and this girl Candy smoking some dope, meth, in Jay's room. I had about 4 grams on me. Jay's phone rang and it was some dude asking for an 8-ball, 3.5 grams. He was the GM of a pizza place down the road. Jay was waiting to re-up, so he asked me if I would sell this dude a ball real quick. I said, yeah man, that's cool, and weighed one out and dropped the rest of my shit into the pipe. We smoked about a half gram and then got into Candy's car to go make the drop. On the way there we passed a cop or two and Candy started freaking out and refused to pull into the pizza place. Fucking paranoid tweakers. Anyway, she dropped us at a grocery store parking lot across the street from the pizza place. We walked through the parking lot across the street to the pizza place. Jay was in front of me about 5 feet from the door when I heard, from behind me, "Get the fuck on the ground now." I spun around and saw 2 cop cars pulled into the parking lot behind us, driver's side doors open, and 2 cops behind the doors aiming their weapons at me over the tops of the doors. I thought, fuck, and dropped to my knees and put my hands on my head. I believe Jay did the same, but I don't know because he was behind me at that point. The cops came up, told us to stand up, and handcuffed both of us. They searched Jay first and put him in the back of the car. Jay told the cops his brother's name instead of his because he was on probation and didn't want to get an MTR. He didn't have his wallet on him and he looked like his brother, so it was believable. His brother had a warrant for a failure to appear for a ticket, so Jay got arrested anyway. He told me later that the computer in the front of the car had my picture on it before they even searched me. I don't know how true that is. When they searched me, they found the 8-ball, a digital scale, 98 empty baggies, 25 Adderall pills, and my pipe. I also had 2 felony warrants and a few misdemeanor warrants. I was booked into the county jail with an $86,000 bond for possession of 1 to 4 grams of a controlled substance, 3rd-degree felony, burglary of a habitation, 2nd-degree felony, possession of a dangerous drug for the Adderall, Class A misdemeanor, and some warrants I had for misdemeanors. I also had a warrant for felony MTR in the next county over. I assume they reached out to the other county where I had the MTR, but it didn't show up on my charges. Jay bonded out, but I couldn't come up with that kind of cash, so I was stuck in county until I went to court. I ended up getting sent to the pen. They had a weak case on the burglary and my lawyer knew it. At first, they came at me with 6 years. I refused to sign the plea bargain and my lawyer was able to negotiate me a better deal. I ended up signing a plea bargain for 2 years on the burglary and they dropped the dope charge. I spent my 21st birthday in the penitentiary eating a cake I made out of some cookies, some hot cocoa powder, a melted Snickers, and a little bit of peanut butter. Jailhouse cooking can get pretty creative. I got paroled at 11 months but then rearrested for my MTR. It was a state jail felony which carries up to 2 years, so they gave me 18 months. State jail felonies are day for day, no parole/no good time, so I did another 7 months. After I got out, I had 6 months left of my parole. I completed it without issue and turned my life around. It wasn't easy, but now, almost 18 years later, I am a successful business owner with an amazing family and I haven't had so much as a speeding ticket since. I haven't touched meth in just as long and I intend to keep it that way.